We need a clan-made homestead. How you guys doing out there? Well, today what I have going on, I am going to be harvesting some of my cucumbers. Yeah, my cameraman, I got a new cameraman, so bear with us, guys. But cucumbers are doing excellent, but I'm ready to pull them. If you get a close up here, I'm ready to pull them, but I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna wait another week because I want them at least 8 inches instead of about 5 inches there, maybe even four. So, but my main goal today was to come out here and grab some of them greens I got. Which we got some collard greens right here and some mustard greens right here. So today being Sunday, I am gonna cook some ham hocks and greens today. Yes, I am. And I wish I can show you the beginning and end results, but um, I have this phone won't. I don't think it would even hold on or pause or anything like that for a long time. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna strip it from the rib. See that? Come here. Look at it. Look at that, guys. See that rib? Now we're gonna do a couple real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing it this way instead of just picking it off. So I'm gonna do it like that because all the ones that I done just stripped, for instance, we can take it off the sides. And a lot of people don't do this. I don't know, maybe because it don't look good in their garden, or usually when you see holes like this here, usually from a butterfly, or it's another name for it. I forget at this time. Uh, it's only 6:30, close to 7 in the morning. And these are the things that I do. But we're gonna get some more greens because I don't want them to get too big, and then they'll get what you call woolly. You'll get feel like little hairs on this side. You don't want to do that. You want to get them not as soon as possible, but about this size is wonderful. Anything bigger just wouldn't taste right. And now with the mustard greens, you see these here, which is going to go to seeds. If you don't want a lot of mustard seeds in your garden, you can pull these off. I'd rather pull these off because I'm going to tell you why. Look at this one here, and if you get a front view here, I'll show you a front view. You get a front view of that one, and then you look at these. You see how these are growing more upright? Well, when I took this off, this is the results that you get. It grows more wider instead of straight up. So, but yes, that's one of the things that's important to learn. Now, if you got a whole bunch of mustard greens, that's a difference. But I'm just gonna take these off and sit them right there until I can compost them. And I'm just gonna actually, we're just gonna strip some of these little ones off. And see, something like this here, look here, I'm gonna pull that off. Look at that. See, that's not, you don't wanna eat that. So that's gonna go in the compost. And it got a blemish to it. Anything with a blemish you don't want. We're just gonna pick some of these off like this here. Just enough. Now I have collard greens in the bowl right there. And I got the mustard greens actually in my hand. So what am I missing, guys? See, there's another one with a blemish. You don't want that. So we throw that back to the compost. Okay. And once you pick your greens, always go through your greens or any other kind of vegetable for that matter, because vegetables tend to a lot of insects. They tend to attract insects, all kinds that'll destroy the plant and kinds that will help the plant. But I don't think you want human consumption of some of these here insects. And there's another one with a blemish, compost pile. See, another one with a blemish, compost pile. And we'll just strip one more in. Now I have enough greens to feed two people. And I'm gonna make two meals out of this actually. But what are we missing, guys? We got collard greens, we got mustard greens. I like to have turnip greens, but I don't have no turnip greens because I didn't grow any this year. At that point in me, I was just wondering. I'm just making jokes, guys. We're gonna have a lot of cucumbers. I'm gonna give half away, and I'm probably gonna keep half. Come over here with me, though. I'm gonna show you guys something else. Since I'm in a filming mood, let's see if I can find at least an inch um, okra. I was hoping to. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. And that is about an inch. I figured they would be about this time. I just need about 40 or 50 of those, which will last me till next year. And, look what I discovered, guys, on the other side. Hold on. Where are you? Right there. See that baby there? I'm going to be pulling that baby probably in about 7 more days next week. Next week, well, it's about an inch, maybe a little bit more than an inch right now. This is it right here. And let's see. You measure that from there, that's about a little more than an inch. And that's what I was thinking. Now, next week in 7 days, it's going to be about just like that. And I'm going to start pulling them. This is a good size for okra. Anything that's about like this here to me starts to get woolly. And like I was telling you guys, once it starts getting woolly and it'll taste woody. So you want to get them at it while they're tender, you know. So, I did not see this at first, and I wasn't even expecting this. Check it out, guys. Wow, I'm getting all kinds of surprises today from Mother Nature. Look at that. What is that, guys? Well, that looks like a jalapeno to me. So, now, one of these might be a regular chili pepper, uh, which is called a serrano. And I think the serranos, let me see something here. I think the serranos are like here. You won't be able to see the difference until maybe another 4 or 5 days. The serranos will stay about this size and get elongated, whereas the jalapenos will start to get fatter in a few more days. Let me see if I can get in there. There we go. Yeah. All right. So I didn't plant a whole bunch of things this year. I just basically planted to give a little bit away, and the rest of it is going to go in the freezer for over winter. And about February or March, I will be out of everything that I grew. And this is just a test. Everything that I grew, I should have eaten up by January, February. So we're going to see. It all depends on how hungry I get. Depends on whether I gain weight or lose weight. A lot of factors in there, guys. But the garden is doing wonderful. So hit that like and subscribe button. And then next time, we'll talk about those apple trees. These apple trees right here. And I'll show you what I got to do because it looks like I don't want this to break. Yeah, we'll talk about the apple tree next time. All right, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. And remember, spread love. Because when you spread love spread itself. I swear this cucumber looks like it's ready. Look at that old fat thing. Huh. All right, peace.